Alright everyone, welcome to What This Song Teaches You. This is my series where I listen to a song that I've never listened to before and try and figure out and teach you the guitar parts. Today I've picked a song by Labrinth. He's released a song 10 days ago called The Living, and I noticed on the thumbnail a few days ago that he was playing the guitar, so I thought this might be a good one. I was just looking up Labrinth. His real name is Timothy Lee Mackenzie, and he's better known as Labrinth. Labrinth. I think I'm saying that a bit weird. Labrinth. He's a British singer, songwriter, composer, and record producer. He's 37 years old. He's pop, R&B, hip hop, electronic, grime, soul, rock, and funk. And he's a singer, songwriter, rapper, record producer. So yeah, so this should be interesting. Let's get straight into this one. See what it's like. See if we can figure it out. Here we go. Cool guitar. Did like a slide from 12, played an open, and then played the 12th fret on the first and second strings. I think it's something like that. Let's go back. Nice. Yeah, that was right. It's got a whammy bar. Anyone got a whammy bar? Put it in the comments. This is a good start. That's cool. He's playing like a power chord. Not a power chord. It kind of is a power chord. Power chord on the 5th fret. First finger on 5 on the 6th string. Then 7 and 7 on the 5th and 4th strings. And then I think it was a major chord. So 5, 7, 7 and then 6 on the 3rd string. It's like an A major. And yeah, you just slip. It's quite nice this shape because you just slide it back. Hit 4 strings. Slide it back to the 3rd fret. This is a G, so A to G. And then what's really cool, you see it like in the blues tunes. You slide this all the way back, so instead of doing an E major like this, you do it with these fingers, and it just slides really well. So then he did something like this. This is only a little intro, I think. Slide that down, okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, oh, good. That is a good riff. It's like a minor pentatonic. He's playing like an E minor pentatonic, but he's in like it's actually the G shape. Yeah. If you know your minor pentatonic, it's the G shape, the very final shape that you learn. I could show you that. Maybe I'll start by showing you that, and then you could play that scale. So your normal one, your E shape, the one everyone learns first, is if in the key of E would be on like the 12th fret, and you'd have 12, 15, and then it'd be 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, and then 12, 15, 12, 15. That's the one like you want to learn first. That's your minor pentatonic in the E shape. But the shape behind it, or the kind of, if you went through all your shapes, this kind of ends up being the 5th shape. If you just go back 2 frets, so you're on like the 10th fret, you've got this shape that's called the G shape. It's still an E minor pentatonic, but it goes. It's a really good shape because it's always 12. So it goes 12. So 10, 12, 10, 12. Then it's 9, 12, 9, 12. And then the final 2 strings is 10, 12, 10, 12 again. So you'd have, did something weird. If you'd have this chord progression going. What was the chord? What was the? I think there was a chord progression that come in. Yeah, he's doing like an A, a G, and an A. You could loop that, and then practice that scale. Your G shape 10 12 10 12, and then 9 12 9 12, and then 10 12 10 12. So you'd have. And then, yeah, we need to find that lick anyway. So yeah, practice that scale first if you have never done it before. Then this should be easier. So let's figure out what he's doing. Oh, he's there, I think. I'll go forward a bit. I'll miss a bit soon. Yeah, I think there was a little slide first. Let's just do the slide quickly. So start with that, go from 12, slide back, pick the 12th fret on the 6th string, and then play an open A, boom, boom, kind of just as you get to like the 5th fret, and 1. You just want it to sound like that, boom, boom. Then the lick, that's so cool. It's quite simple in a way because it's just your minor pentatonic, so hopefully this won't be as hard as it sounds once you get the hang of it. Maybe the speed of it might be hard. So we're on the 3rd string. We're on the 3rd string on the 9th fret. And you're going to pick 9 and then pick 12. Use your 1st and then your 3rd finger. You could use your little finger actually. Yeah, try your little finger. So we're going to go 9 and then 12. And then after you pick them both once, 9, 12, and then go back to 9, and then we need a hammer-on pull-off between 9 to 12, and then back to 9. But we're only going to pick once. You want this 9, 12, 9, 12, 9. So you got like smack your finger down on the 12, and then drag your finger down to get the 9 again. So if you struggle using your little finger, just use your 3rd finger there. If you can't get the speed. So 9, 12, 9, 12, 9. But it's a hammer on pull off. Then go up to the D string, the 4th string. And we're going to play 12, 9. Slowly would be 12, 9. Then go up again. 12, 10 this time. On the 5th string, and then finally 12 on the 6th string twice. So 9, 12, 9, 12, 9, 12, 9 on the next one, 12, 10, and then 12, 12 on the 6th one. Let's just check that's right. Very cool.
Let's go.
Got the little slide at the start, don't forget. Do the same thing twice. Da 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 boom boom. Same thing twice. Third time round, same lick, but only do 1 12 at the end. Don't do the boom boom. So it's the first one, 2 12s, and again, same thing twice, and then same thing essentially, but just 1 12 instead of 2 at the end. Very cool. I think then the fourth time, bring back the 2 12s. So far we got. Whoa! So 2 12s twice, 1 12, and then back to 2 12s. It's essentially the same thing. Let's go back. Then 2 12s again. So you repeat it again. That's the fourth time. So we've got 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 2 12s again. We're building it. Very cool relique. Then 2 12s. Final time, I think we're on the 6th time round. It's just like a shorter one. You just do the first half. This might be quite fast actually. You might find this hard to get the speed up. Make sure you slow it down. Take your time. So you're going to start, do the first bit, 9, 12, 9, 12, and 9. And then just 12 on the string above. We just need that the final time round. I think that maybe that loops then. So so we do 12, 12, 12. Do that twice. 12, 12. Then do 1 12. And then bring back the 2 12s. Do that twice and then do a short one. Wow, that is so good. Let's jam that. I think maybe you need to play the open at the start. So try and link up with that. Try and make that sound like that. So that works well then, I think, for the loop. Good luck.
Let's go.
Yeah, I got it, I think. Yeah, so I think that was right. So when you loop round, hopefully this all loops then. So you do that short one, and then play an open E string, 6th string, boom. And then I think it's going to loop everything then. Like you delete the slide. Don't do that. So you do the open. And then let's see if it repeats the lick. I imagine it will. Oh, it didn't do the short one at the end. So you do the open. 12, 12. 12, 12. 12. 12, 12. And then that was it. It didn't do the short one at the end. Oh, that's such a good riff. He created a little phrase that he repeats, and then he kind of he has to get rid of the 12, I think, so it fits in the bar. Very nice. You want to like tap along with him when he's doing it. Make sure you get the timing right. It's cool. Yeah, I kind of went out of time with him when I tried it. Okay, let's keep going. Let's just jam that one more time, actually, the intro. Let's just do it once. Oh, maybe it'll come back. I reckon it'll come back. Let's keep going. So we've got the chords. Yes, he's going from like an E. And then, yeah, I don't think he's doing a full major chord. It's just like a power chord. 3, 5, 5. To the 5th fret. So from E, gonna dig man, 3rd fret, 5th fret. So he's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that, and he's kind of like strumming. Yeah, he's keeping it quite chilled. 2, 3, 4. He's only strumming every other beat. Classic lick, so he does E. 3rd fret. You play this chord once, and then you're kind of in the right shape. There's another pentatonic shape basically. Just over here, it's the C shape. But yeah, you just go 5, 7, 5, 7, and then 5 on the. So you 5, 7 on the 6th string, and then 5, 7 on the 5th string, and then just end with 5 on the 4th string. So you do E, 3rd, 1. Real classic blues. Loads of good licks there. He could have gone. Yeah, that's a good little exercise actually. So you've got these notes, basically 5, 7 on those 3 strings, and you do the E, do the G, then you get to the A, strum it once, and then try and come up with a lick. But you've only got that amount of time. You have to like a couple of beats. So you've got to be back on the E. Yeah, good little bluesy thing. They do that like in the blues. So the lick we want now is 5, 7, 5, 7, 5. So I'm a big man and I live in G. Try and get back to the E. Oh, so good. Did it a couple of times. Brought the back. He didn't do it the 3rd time. Just did the chords. Then he brought the lick back in the 4th time round. But yeah, if I was you, just come up with your own little licks for that bit. It's good little fun. It's weird. It's interesting. This not weird. It's interesting how it'd be interesting to know how he recorded this, because you can. He's definitely playing the licks, but then sometimes I think he doesn't play them, so they've like added them on. So maybe they've took this performance and then built the recording from there. It sounds brilliant the way they've done it. It sounds like really live, but it's you can hear extra bits. Maybe there's like is there a band as well? Yeah, there's a band. So they must have added all extra. Anyway, keep going. He's bringing that, but yeah, he's doing it every other time. Bring a big man down the living. And 1. Yeah, just alternate. I'm a fucking joke for saying I have dreams, but the men who work for rich for the same thing. You tell me who's the riffs come back. Boom. Can you do it yet? Here we go. Boom. 1. Did the first time round twice with the short one. So we've got a backing track. Yeah. really confused then. I'll start again. 3, I'll get a bit of distortion. I think that was what was putting me off. 3, 4. Do something like that, have a bit of fun with it. Yeah, oh, that's such a good little riff. It's great having something like that because you can just keep coming back to it, do a little solo. And then it's like almost like a really good theme, so you can just keep coming back to that. And then even what I did the last time then was did it for a bit and then did a little kind of like call and response is a good way of doing it. So you do like that as the call, so and then you'd answer it with something similar but slightly different. Something you would kind of answer like a conversation. Anyway, keep going, we're doing good. Same sort of thing. Yeah, I thought it might be going a bit major, so you can do the full chord here. Take a big man, so put your second finger down. You can hit all 6 strings as well, don't even bar it, sounds cool. That'd be good to jam over actually, maybe we'll do that after. He's just playing little triads of the chord, so he's doing these little shapes. This is just an E major triad. So you bar the 12th fret on the 2 strings, and then your second finger kind of comes over and plays the 13th fret. This is just like playing like an E, but we're just playing like the 3 notes up here. And then this is a major shape. This is the root of this. Is this? This is like an E. So we're gonna go from this. What was the pattern he was doing? Kind of just strums it, then strums the 3 strings, and then 3, 1, 2, 3, something like that, and then do the same thing. Do the same thing on the 15th fret, 15 and 16, same shape, and then same thing on the 17 and 18th fret. So you're borrowing 17, second finger's on 18. So you just go up 2 frets. So 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. This little interlude bit. There you go. Yeah, so up here he goes. So you strum the 3 strings, then come backwards, 1, 2, 3, and then kind of the same thing on this one, but you only hit 2 strings. So you strum 3 strings, and then just play the first and then second string. So it's this 3 on this one, and then strum 1, 2. So it's something like that. But yeah, I reckon you could do your own thing over this one though. Like that sort of thing would sound really cool. Riffs come back. very cool. Yeah, so you need to learn your E minor pentatonic for this one, and then you can jam. Basically, what you want to do with this one is see it like a bit of a jam. And real challenge, can you play that lick? That lick's hard, harder than it looks. That could be maybe like, you could see that as a bit of a theme of the solo. I mean, it's a proper hook, that is. And then I would record maybe the full version. So I've deleted my loop. So the full version of chords, so you do the E, this G, and this one. Leave the strings open, go. And then you want to learn your minor pentatonic. Maybe just start with 2 shapes. The one on the 12th fret. And then the one we've been playing this in. That we learned earlier. 10, 12, 10, 12. And then take that hook. Play that a few times. And then solo around it. That's your challenge. I'll do it one time. And then maybe I'll play the chords and you can have a go. 3, 4... Built up with that there. I got into that a bit better as I went on. It's not always the best start when you do these things. Sometimes takes you a second. One thing I've learned about improvisation is if you try, I did this earlier in the video, and I soloed over that, but sometimes when you go into an improvisation, if you start kind of doing the same things you did previously, never sounds that good. So you always want to go into improvising with like a fresh mind, fresh licks. Try and not do the same things all the time, and then it kind of feels new then when you solo. I'll do it one time, I'll play the chords, you can jam along to it. Just for the fun of it. Enjoy this. I'll just tune my guitar quickly. Let's do it. 3, 4. Whoa! I hope that went well. Rewind that bit and do it over and over. Use that to practice the lick as well. The Living, go and listen to that song. That was brilliant. I need to listen to Labrinth. Does he do a lot of guitar? Is this a new thing? I haven't known him as being a guitar. What are people saying? It would be so cool if Willow and Labrinth collaborated. That would be cool. Very nice. All right. Go and learn that song. Please subscribe, please like. I'm on my way to 2,000 subscribers, so please keep subscribing. And thanks for all everyone's comments, nice comments and stuff. Really appreciate it. I'm going to keep this series going, so if there's any songs you want me to listen to and try and figure out and do a video on, please put a comment in, let me know if there's another Labrinth song I should be listening to. Anyway, goodbye!